open. Come on in. I was just trying to fix my Joker. He had a little mishap. So, is there anything in particular I can help you find today? Oh, how old is she? Okay. Do you know any particular characters or stories that she's interested in? Okay. Well, how about I pick out a few things that I liked when I was her age, and you can tell me if I'm going in the right direction. Okay? This is my favorite. If you can't tell by the fact I like to display a bunch of stuff at the counter here. This is one of the greatest graphic novels of all time. I think anyone would agree. One of Time Magazine's top 100 best novels. It's pretty good for a graphic novel. So this one is a little R-rated. It's a lot R-rated, but it has such good themes and such a good story that the R-rated stuff is not really what it's about. So I'm not sure if that's something you'd be okay with her reading. I read this when I was 15, and yeah, it's better than stuff you find on the internet. So, let me tell you a little bit about the story. It's set in an alternate universe in 1985, where superheroes exist, and a couple other different things have transpired as a result of this. So, Dr. Manhattan is probably the most powerful and most superhero-like of the characters. He's this blue guy, and because of his existence, the sort of alternate universe transpires. And it is a story, I like it for its existential qualities. It is incredibly detailed, and every single aspect of it is thought out and perfected. So there's that one. Do you think she'd like that one? Okay, yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Let's see. Oh, wait, not this one. Okay. This is my other super favorite when I was young. This is Sailor Moon. Do you know Sailor Moon? Yeah, it's an anime. It started off as a manga, though, which is like it's a Japanese comic book. And this is the first one of the series. It is for girls who like girly things, who are interested in stories about friendship and love, and well, the reason I love it is the main character, Usagi, which means bunny in Japanese. She is kind of a lazy girl who doesn't seem to do anything right. She eats too much and sleeps too much and is always late for school. But it turns out, spoiler alert, that she is actually the Moon Princess, and thus she is the most important person in the story. So I guess I like the idea that you don't have to conform to society's ideals of what makes you a worthwhile person, because she's the Moon Princess. So there's this one. I mean, I wouldn't recommend buying them all, without knowing if she likes them, but just to give you an idea of the length of the story. I don't have them all right here, but I have Super S. So you're going to want to pay attention to this. This is like the season, the storyline. So there's stars and Super S, and then just the regular original Sailor Moon. So I'd say, it's a fairly inexpensive gift, so give it a try, see if it's something she's interested in, maybe. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Oh yeah, that was my jam. Still is my jam. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Oh, I don't know. Let's see, I also... Well, I was a big fan of Harley Quinn, and this is the new 52, which is sort of a more modern storyline of Batman and all of those characters. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. If she liked Suicide Squad, then she'd love the original Harley Quinn in comic form. Let's see, I've got a couple of these. This one's just okay. So I have a couple up here. I can always go retrieve some of the more important ones. But I like this one because I like the relationship with Batman that she has. So, also, if she's interested in Harley Quinn, I have a bunch of different stuff. I've got these cute little magnets. This is So this is the new 52 Harley Quinn, which is more modern, and this is the original gangsta Harley Quinn. Yeah, she had a whole outfit going on. So these are cute. Let me put this stuff back. So you did want the first one. Okay. These are pretty cute. They're playing cards with all of the Batman girls on them. Well, not just Batman girls, but it's got Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and they're all in these sort of vintage outfits. So they're super cute. Like Supergirl. Oh wow, that's Satana. Huh, that's funny. Let's see, Black Canary is from Green Arrow, if you've ever heard of that one. Poison Ivy, classic. Wonder Woman. Let's see. Let's find a Harley Quinn one. So cute. There she is in her sort of bomber jacket. 1940s sort of look going on. There's Harley Quinn. Super cute. She's got a bomber jacket and goggles. Like she's from World War II. So this would be inexpensive if she's into female characters, which I am. Then oh yeah, he's cute, isn't he? I got him from, yeah, he's my personal little guy. I got him from Comic-Con in Ventura, I think. And I mean, come on. He's just, I had to have him. So this is a Harley Quinn action figure. This is the Injustice version of Harley Quinn, so she's got yet another iteration of costume. It's not my favorite look, but it's cute. Yeah, sure, no problem. So these are kind of like one-offs. There's a, this is the original series, and then I think this is a sequel. So, I'm not sure if you ever heard of the cartoon Invader Zim. It's not that widely known, but it's the same artist that does that cartoon, which was pretty popular when it was on, like a cult following. And I like this one, but I think really nothing beats the original. JTHM, which stands for Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And before you protest, I must tell you it's very funny, and it deals with sort of being alienated and not really feeling like you're part of a group. So I liked it for that when I was younger because, I felt that way. I was always the weirdo that sat by herself at lunch, so I liked that this one kind of told me it was okay to be that way. So it's a little sick, but this was definitely one of my favorites. Yeah. Okay, so which ones are you going with here? Okay. That's fine. No, perfectly fine. Okay, so you did want these. You're thinking about these? Okay. This one? Yeah, sure. We can go through it. Oh gosh. myself. Oh, but look how cute she is in her little jammies. Yeah, in this she has half red, half black hair as opposed to her usual blonde, or, yeah, with the pink and blue in the movie. Yeah, you know, I don't remember this one very well, but oh, look at that. That's interesting. Yep, just figured nothing. Just as I figured nothing. It's time to be going, Bets. Oh, and by the way, you should do yourself a favor and take some kissing lessons from your millionaire friend sometime. That guy could melt a diamond. Later much, Batman. Oh my god, that's my next cosplay. That's so beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. So we want Harley. I'll put these ones back. Let's see, I have Harley, Orphan Black. Me too, yeah. No, this is an Allison storyline, I think. You think that she already has Watchmen? Okay, well, you can always get her some other Watchmen-related stuff. Like I have the series that was done pretty recently, actually. The original is from 1985, and this one's just from a couple years ago, where they focus on different characters from Watchmen, sort of give a little bit more of their background. I liked it. I didn't think it was nearly as powerful as the original story, but it's fun. It's nice to read. I'm a sucker for Silk Spectre, the art right here. So I enjoyed that story. But there's the original group of vigilantes, and then each of the Watchmen get their own story. So Comedian, Dr. Manhattan, Ozymandias, Silk Spectre. Who am I missing? Night Owl. And how could I forget Rorschach? Oh, speaking of Rorschach. Oh yeah, you know this guy? Yeah, he tends to be a fan favorite. Oh wow, it's been sitting up there a while. My poor Rorschach is dusty. He's probably the most popular character. Oh, yeah. I'm just a crazy person. So this is her again. I think I just love her so much because I love Watchmen so much, and I love female characters, and I love to wear her cosplay because I love yellow and black to begin with. So good. So here's these guys. So, did you ask your husband if your daughter has this one? Oh, that's cool, yeah. So, pending what he says, we're going to go with this comic and the Sailor Moon manga. These guys. Jelani. She's gonna love it. Love it, love it. Oh, cool. Then she will appreciate the Before Watchmen if she already has this one, I think. So, did we find the types of gifts that you were looking for? Okay, great. Sure thing. I can put these aside for you till you come back later. You are very welcome. Have a good one.